Well, I'm single now. All right, don't let me get too crazy because I already ain't got no filter, and it's gonna take it all the way off.
I ain't got no filter either. No, we good. I mean, I'm gonna say you. I'm gonna say me. It's Dre and Nicole. Well, are you ready? Yo, Doc, where you at? So get ready. Let's go. Star Killer. Yeah.
Need a time out, searching for a night out, trying to escape some things. Call my girls up, hey boo, what's up? Won't you come hang with me?
Let's go.
Straight to the club with my freakum dress on.
Hey.
I hope the DJ is playing my song. Get ready, and I'ma get ready. Hurry up and don't be long.
Gotta go.
My phone rings, stop tick, tell me when I know what's up.
What up, Doc?
I told you, you need to get ready, I'm about to head to the club. He said, that's cool, I'ma call the crew. It's been a long week and I'm feeling it too. So get ready to...
Are you ready, y'all? Are you ready for I had to do it? Because I had to do it. So over here at the radio station, we're learning new things, right? And so we just learned that we could play videos during the podcast. So, I mean, I'm a Leo. So I had to get on my cocky and play my video first. Like, it had to be the first one to do it. Had to do it. But anyway, what's up, y'all? It's another episode of Had to Do It podcast. I'm your host, Dre and Nicole. If you don't know, now you know. I'm glad to be here. And we're gonna talk about some things. I know you see my guest next to me. I'm gonna bring him in. Is this still solid promoter?
You can. It's easy like that. Yeah.
It's only easy like that because that's how I met you.
It's Selvin promoter. I go by Selvin now though.
So, you know, and I'm gonna do what you say, what you do. So it's gonna be Selvin. And I don't know what is. Nope. Don't do that. Keep. Okay. I don't know. I did something with my live that I'm a little slow with it. It's okay. Because we're coming back. Okay. Like I never left. Okay. So get some of the preliminaries out the way. Because I'm also an artist, and I'd be remiss if I didn't come up here and tell y'all about what I have going on top of what my guest has going on. So get my stuff out the way, so the rest of the show is just going to be about Selvin over here. All right? Cool. So, first thing, February 6th, ATL Got Talent, Apache XLR. Your girl is going to be there. I'm doing 2 songs. I'm hitting the stage. So make sure you come out and support. Let's have a drink. Let's eat some food. And let's enjoy some good music. I'm going to be out there with Carisha the Diva, hosted by Amir. And we just going to have a good time. As usual. Because ain't no party like a Dre and Nicole party.
What time?
That starts at 8. So be there at 8 on February 6th. Yes, starts at 8.
I'm gonna get there like midnight.
Huh?
That means it starts popping at midnight.
No, because then you might miss half the show. Please do not do your CPT time and just show up on time. At least by 8:30. Like, come on, folks. Work with me here. Then February 8th, I'm doing Real and Explicit Thursday with the artist Real and Explicit. Queen Hadassah is gonna be in the building. Those are my 2 sisters from another mister. So you know we're gonna turn up at the Grown and Sexy Tavern. That also I think that starts at 7. Don't quote me on that, but see, you got to follow me to get the right times, because if I'm going off the top of my head, I'm going to fuck shit up. But it's at the Grown and Sexy Tavern on February 8th. I'm very excited about that one as well. And then March 2nd, Atlanta Beats Magazine is launching at Fusion Radio. Guess who's in the magazine, y'all?
Who that?
Guess who in the magazine, y'all? Guess who in the magazine, y'all? Sis got an article in the magazine. I'm performing for the event. We're going to turn up. Y'all better show up. Y'all better show up. This is my first magazine article since I came to Atlanta. Gotta celebrate that thing. I celebrate every little milestone. Like, every award is going to be like the Grammys until I get a Grammy. Every magazine is going to be like I'm being put in a Source of XXL or whatever People magazine. I'm going to treat it just like that. Because they didn't have to do it, but they did. And I appreciate it. Let's see, April 27th, Yo ATL Raps Video Awards. That's the night of the awards. I'm up for 4 awards.
Damn, what for?
I'm up for R&B soul artist, R&B artist. Oh, see, yeah. Y'all can see the flyer. R&B artist, R&B soul artist, most inspiring artist, and viewer's choice. Yes.
Let's go. How many you going
4
right
awards.
now? How many you coming home with?
I'm coming home with 4.
Damn, talk to him.
Law of averages. If I say 4, I can come home with 2. It's going to be 2. But I'm coming home with something. But I need y'all to go and vote. Like, I really need y'all to go and vote. Go to yoatlraps.com. Vote under vote link 3, 4, and 5. And look for Dre and Nicole. Now, under the 2 R&B categories, there's an Andre and Nicole. That's not me. For the people who follow me on Facebook, that's not me. That is another chick. No shade, but that one is not me. You have to look for Drea Nicole NYC or just Drea Nicole. And those are the ones that's me. DREA NICOLE NYC. That is me. So please vote for the right person. I think she got some of my votes already.
I would think so.
Yeah,
you got the same name?
Because people hit me up and they were like, I voted for you twice in one category. They had you twice. I'm like, no, one of them is not me, but they just helped the sister out.
They should have did that different. They should have put a D Nicole or like
they should have, but no. So
they should have. Man, come on.
They should have, but no, it didn't happen that way. But it is what it is. But whoever want to pop out with me on the 27th, I have a section. So we're gonna have our section. We're gonna turn up. Win, lose, or draw. We're gonna turn up. The theme is like House Party 2 when they had the pajama jam again.
Oh,
that's the theme of it, and it's at the atrium.
That's gonna be lit.
Exactly. So pull up on me. Pull up on me.
I got you.
I'm just saying. I want all my people, and you got time to get something. It's April 27th. I mean, you got time.
I'll be there.
You can put some on layaway. Like, you got time.
I'll be there.
And so, is that... You like, you put on layaway. They ain't nothing but cyber layaway. Ain't nothing but cyber layaway. That's what Cash App request is cyber begging. Like, don't get me started. Cyber begging. I call it cyber begging because my kids will randomly just shoot me a request. Like, you ain't text me, give me a heads up or nothing. I just get this request like such and such is requesting $10. No,
that's crazy.
And so then I gotta call them like, what you need $20 for? Like, you can't just hit me with that. Am I gonna have $20? You know, I got questions. You should have put something in the notes.
That part.
Right.
That part.
But my kids don't think that far. And then the youngest one, it's always for something for his video game, which irks my nerves.
Roblox.
No,
Boy, you gonna get hit. You hit a nerve. You see it?
I did.
Snapped up. Straight, boy.
Yo, because he killed me. No, not Roblox. What's the one?
Minecraft.
No, is that one either? What's the one with the characters like that? You could have them do the dances and stuff like that, and they come out with new characters all the time.
I know what you're talking about.
And like at one point, he wanted the Bruno Mars character because he's a big Bruno Mars fan, and Bruno Mars cost me $20. Like, word, Bruno Mars cost me $20. Right. Like, I stream his music for free. It cost me $20 to get the character on this damn video game. But anyway. Maybe he'll tap in because he be watching. Maybe he'll tap in and let me know what the video game is. I can't. I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of what it is.
And while they playing and all that. I know
they be doing. Yeah, they be doing a bunch of stuff, and then man, I don't know.
Be playing the same game.
Yes. And so it's that game that be costing me.
So what do you tell your kids when they say I want a $20 Bruno Mars?
I'll be looking at them like they retarded because I ain't got no kids. like who?
That was easy.
That was easy.
I ain't your daddy.
I'm weak.
You got some papers?
Okay, and the last thing that I want to bring up is, so in New York, I was a part of this web series, Forced to Sin, right? And you know, they was big in NYC, and then it made it to Tubi. So he was all hype that it made it to Tubi. Like, yo, we on Tubi, because you know that's the hood Amazon Prime. But now we're actually going to be airing on Amazon Prime season 1, 2, and 3 as of February 2nd. Forced to Sin will be on Amazon Prime. Your girl is in season 2. I'm a social worker, Miss Wright. I'm snatching the kids out the home because these people ain't doing right.
Posted when you was in.
Yeah. Okay. So my boy Ray Luke, I've known Ray for like over 20 years at this point, and he started directing web series. He got other shows. He got a movie coming out, In Vain. He got all these things coming out. So follow Ray Luke 316 on Instagram. There is clips from Forced to Sin.
He's on it though.
He is on it. But that's not me right there though. It might be a while before it gets to me because I'm like a social worker in the middle of the episodes or whatever. But go check it out. It's to the point that my family, they call me Miss Wright after they watched it. They call me Miss Wright. But yeah, so Ray is another, he's like family. Flossie B that's in there, he's like family. we be on live all the time, all three of us just cutting up because we don't know how to act. And then the funny thing is, the guy that I wrote my song Motherfucker I'm Out About, so he's in season 3, and the first episode that he shows up in, he gets shot. So I was like, standing ovation, thank you, Ray, for the therapy. I appreciate your life.
That's crazy. She got cinematic therapy.
Cinematic therapy. But there's another web series starting from scratch. I don't know if it's still up. I don't really know what's going on with it, but I got to shoot him and starting from scratch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but we were still cool when I got to shoot him, but I be running back that clip. You know what I'm saying? When I get in my bag, I run back the clip because I got it in my phone. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. Hold on.
I can't do it in real life, so you know if I could get it off and pretend, I'm cool with that.
You wrote a song about that man and killed him.
I know I do have to heal. I probably need therapy, but right now all I got is music and my bullshit. So we just gonna roll with that. We just gonna roll with that. I'm good some days, other days I'm back up on my bullshit. It's okay. I flip flop. But now we're gonna get to my guest, Mr. Selvin himself. Sell the promoter, Sell, whatever you know him as. This brother right here, I would say, do some more R&B shows out there. I'm just saying. Maybe I'll soften up a little bit. But everybody, please give a round of applause wherever you are at in the world for my guy, Sel. Wagwan, Sel.
What's going on, Dre?
I'm so glad that you volunteered to come on the show. You was like, I'll do it. You got it.
Yeah. I was like, no, you know what's crazy though? I thought about it. Like earlier in that day, I was like, yeah, I think I want to go on, like, reach out to Dre and see if I want to do the show. And I go on Facebook and you like, does anybody want to be on? I'm like, bro, that ain't divine right there. Like, come on, I'll do it. You know, it's crazy. Like earlier in the day, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that.
Facts.
You know?
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I am glad to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
I appreciate you coming through on time, folks. On time.
I hate
I'm just saying.
So
far, all my guests has been on time. I appreciate y'all.
Had to do it.
So tell me what's going on with you. I know you like in a transition.
Yeah.
Kind of, because I met you as Sel the promoter, and you was doing shows all around town and this, that, and the other. But it seems like you're veering away a little bit to get into new ventures. So what's going on?
Okay, so just really got done with the club. Like, just not wanting to be in clubs anymore is what's causing it. I can do other things in different kind of spaces, but I just been in the club for like the last 7 years, and I'm like, yo, I'm done with that. The woman I was done with at the time, she was like, yeah, like all in my ear and stuff, and I'm like, look, I can't really move away from it. She like, you too smart to let that be your excuse. I was like, you know what, you're right. So I started thinking, started putting some other stuff together, and honestly, I wanted to do it anyway. So it just, everything lined up. It lined up for me to leave it alone, and wanted to explore more so the business side of what I was involved in and get out of the music a little bit, because I think I kind of lost the passion for dealing with music. And when you do that and it become about money, that's when it's time to get okay, I can curse. It's time to get the fuck up out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be a part of something that ain't got my heart in it.
I definitely feel that. Well, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it.
I'm proud of you. I checked out Manifest the Market. So you want to talk about that a little bit? Talk about your own podcast. See, I'm not a hater. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you got a podcast, you can't come on my podcast. Support your podcast. Like, what is that? I don't do that.
We can't do that.
Right.
But I don't really want to talk about the podcast. But I do want to talk about the business conference.
Okay.
Doing,
Okay.
So Manifest the Market is a brand established for entrepreneurs and people who are out here getting it, they business owners. And what we were trying to do is establish a network of aspiring entrepreneurs and business owners with current entrepreneurs and business owners. Essentially what I did with music and trying to connect the dots between the industry and the independents, but doing it more in the business realm to help people not feel so alone. You know what I'm saying? We live in an age where everything's more accessible, but people are more isolated than ever. It's crazy. You go through these things, you go through these valleys and peaks, and sometimes you think it's just you by yourself. So letting other people know that it's somebody out there going through the same things as me. It's people out here experiencing the same ups and downs, and they got to fix it right here. So let me see what they did. Okay, that works for them. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Build a network, build a tribe, so to speak. I'm still a promoter at heart, so the podcast is really just a tool to promote the conferences that we're going to be doing.
Nice.
So we'll be doing a series of 4 business conferences this year, leading up into the major business expo next year. So the first one, March 16th, Apache. You know what I'm saying? We got an Apache thing going on.
Apache be popping. I ain't even going to lie. I actually hosted an event at an Apache.
Word? Which one?
Yeah, on my birthday.
That's crazy.
On my birthday, somebody hit me up and they was like, we want you to host on August 16th. And I was like, that's my birthday. They was like, all the more reason. They paid me and everything, child. Don't get me started. And it was my birthday. So I showed up and showed out. I was all glittered out and shit.
I love Apache. It's something about the energy there. It's just, I don't know.
Absolutely.
It's just good vibes when you go in there. You know?
And it's crazy because before I even moved here, I was hearing about Apache.
Were you hearing about the old Apache though?
Probably.
Yeah, because the new Apache is a difference. You know, the old one, that's where Erykah Badu got found at.
Okay. You know, so yeah, it probably was the old one.
It's the new and improved version. I'm gonna say that. You know?
Right.
We waiting on the next Erykah Badu to be found.
Right, because in the new one, that's where Dre and Nicole got discovered. I'm just saying.
That part.
We just gonna throw it out there. We manifest in the market and manifest in life here.
Come on now.
So you've been to both. What's the difference? Biggest for you? I know my biggest difference.
Decor.
Yeah, decor.
Decor. You know,
it was just a club before, right?
Yeah. Club. It was kind of run down the first one, but it had the history behind it.
Yeah, it had the history and yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I actually performed. A lot of people don't know this about me. I used to be an artist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to rap, and that's my first podcast was. I was an executive producer. I was sitting where he was sitting at, and I put artists in front of the cameras and whatnot. IBNX Radio. We did Dose of Dopeness, and then we did Creative HQ. Those are the two podcasts that I produced. So this was the first one me getting in front of the camera, but it was for a reason. Everything purposeful. You know?
What's the rapper name?
With my rapper name, I'm not telling you because you looking stuff up. You can look up Cell Testify. You can look that one up because that's I don't mind letting that be seen and heard. But
that sounds like something deep.
It's actually lighthearted. I wasn't no grimy. I ain't never been no grimy dude. You know what I'm saying? So my music ain't never really embodied no craziness.
Yeah, when you say testify, like it sounds like you like hitting the heart.
You think about coming?
Huh? No, I mean, okay. So like, I cuss. I'm a little thug. I'm a bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. But I'm also a church girl at heart. So I hear testify. I think of testimony. I think of, you know what I'm saying, just throwing your heart out there.
That was actually something that I put together to try to. It was almost like I'm here type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's where that whole song kind of came from. It was like, I wasn't even doing music a long time. It was like one of the first. It is the first video I've ever done. I ever put out. It was trash, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It was like the video was trash. The song was cool. Like I got like 1,000 something views on it. It was actually a cool experience. But like everybody supported it. They got on the wave with it, and it made me actually feel like I could do it. One of the things that inspired me to get out there and create my own tours, and I had the confidence to put together groups and collectives, and I've done a lot of that stuff. I deleted those Instagram pages, I deleted those Facebook pages, so you can't find them ever. But
he's like, don't go looking for it.
Don't. It's gone.
Do we want to listen to it?
It's on her.
Do you want to listen to it?
Yeah, let's listen to a little snippet of it.
Listen to it?
We go into Cell Originals.
I'm not even sure.
The prequel.
I'm not even sure what to say about it.
Fly, especially when I'm high, going off that la la la. Got the homies in the ride, touching the sky. I must testify, smoking weed day and night, high as a kite, living life it don't come by. The next in line to shine is I must testify. A wavy nigga flowing deep up in his rhyme. The most high told the nigga seeking you should find. I'm speaking so divine. If you read between the lines, seeking searching for my inner sunshine till I shine. All I need in my life is just rapping weed. All I need. Put my heart in the beat and then I rap his weed. Nigga.
What's the first memory comes to you right there? You see up there, you're young.
Oh yeah,
you were young.
Yeah,
definitely young.
That is baby Cell.
So fun, right? Fun. You had fun, right?
I was a good kid. You know what I'm saying? That was that age. I was in college. I was just getting experience with certain things, and I was kind of going through life. The number one memory is just like literally smoking and hanging out with the fam and the crew and learning who I was. That was that area of time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was fun. That was
dope.
That was
fun. Dope. It's a little older than today.
Yeah,
but it was dope.
It was fun, man. It was fun.
Let me tell you something. It's nothing wrong with showing where you come from because that shows your growth. when people meet you now, they would have never guessed that. They would never guess that.
Nah.
That's why, like, I have my old page. Don't do it, DC. But I have my old pages like
Nah, we bring up my old shit. We go
Nikki Brown music.
Nikki Brown.
Yeah, that was my original stage name, Nikki Brown, right? Because my
Pretty common name.
Little right, little Drea Quiz, right? So my name is actually Nicole, right? When my mom's name is Andrea.
Okay.
When my mom passed, I took on her name as my stage name because she used to come to all of my shows. Her and my godmother, they was like my faithfuls at every show.
Big support.
Big support. So that was a way of me, one of my coping mechanisms, I guess, to keep my mom with me at every show.
Okay.
So I became Dre and Nicole after she passed.
That's dope.
And plus, like around the same time that she passed, I got divorced, so Brown wasn't my last name no more. So I had to get rid of that nigga, and I picked up my mom.
That's dope. I've never heard that story. I'm mad that I've heard that's actually a dope story. You talk about placing who you are as an artist and like taking a piece of your past, mixing it with your present, and creating a future. That's a dope concept, you know?
Yeah, thank you. You know, it makes me feel better, and it's like when you address me, you kind of addressing the both of us. When you say Dre and Nicole, you know, you saying what up to moms too.
I got you. Respect.
Yes. Miss Andrea, miss you, boo. But yeah. So, okay. What do you want to say?
Crazy part about it, that whole thing. I never wanted to be a rapper. My cousin passed. Right. He died. He got killed. And, you just made me think about it, which was crazy. He got killed, and one of the last conversation that me and him had, I was freestyle. I used to just freestyle, and he was like, "Yo, Sel, you should be a rapper. You should be a rapper." And I was like, yeah. But when he died, it was kind of like a thing where I wanted to fulfill it for him and bring his dream. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it ain't last long. I did it for somebody else. But you know, right. At the same time, it's just like taking a piece. You know.
Right, taking a piece of first, and then you could look back at the video and be like, you know, you may not feel like it's the best. I don't think it was half bad because I've seen worse.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I've seen.
I was riding with my brother in the car. Worse. Bro got a junk removal company, right? He called me every time he needed help. He just started it, and we was actually riding in the car the other day, and I went through my when I said I did music for like 6 years. That was the first song that I did, and like my catalog is out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you how to find it. I changed my name full time, but we was riding around to my songs for like a good 4 hours. Like I got music out there for real. That's how I ended up with a lot of the connections to be able to do showcases, is because I was an artist and I connected the dots. Like, oh, I remember performing for money. I remember performing for opportunities to go perform in different states and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I got my opportunity, it became about crafting a stage or a platform that we would appreciate, not based on financial gain, not based on oh, this person's hot, this person's hard. Nah, I just did it off of, yo, I wish something like this would have existed. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to create that for the next person coming up, or for the next. And that's all it was about, you know? Right.
And I appreciate you for that, for not, you know, not breaking the pockets on your showcases.
You came towards the end. I'm not going to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we done broke some pockets now. We done had $100 sign-ups and $50 tracks. You know what I'm saying? Just to get played. My cash, like the cash that we did at Apache, the new one, my first event did. Yeah, it was $100 to sign up for one song, and $100 and $50 for every additional song after that. But we was giving out $1,000 for first place. We gave out 20 hours.
So you was giving out something. You know what I mean? If you giving out cash or whatever. But I've been invited to perform in showcases, not necessarily in Atlanta. I'm talking about over the scope of my independent career, where it's like $150 to perform. Okay, So what am I getting for the $150? Because I'm giving you $150. Like I need. What am I getting for it?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Did they hit you with the open up for this person?
No, they hit me with the exposure. Oh, you never know who's in the building. Well, nigga, you never know where that $150 is coming because it ain't coming from me.
That part. Talk to him.
It ain't coming from me. I'm sorry. Like, I understand, but I'm not paying $150 to singing in front of everybody's grandma and grandpa because you have people, they have to have a certain amount of people that come. So they got their auntie and uncle and them. My auntie and uncles and them, I'm going to be real with y'all. They not coming. Why they not coming? Because they can see me sing in the living room. They don't have to pay $20, $30 to come and see me sing. This is why it's hard to get. And everybody else I know is artists themselves. Most of the time, we got shows on the same night. And be like, yo, I'm going to be over here at Apache. Well, I'm going to be over at Celebrity Lounge. Well, shit, whoever finished first will go support the other one. Like,
that part.
It is what it is. So when events are just reliant on who I'm bringing, that it irks me a little bit. It irks me a little bit because I feel like, just like when DJs go to different venues, they expect the DJ to have a following. That's why they asking for the DJ to come to that venue.
I don't even think that's a thing anymore. But
I mean, well, I know some DJs, and it sort of is a thing. And
they want them to, but I'm just saying, from being in this position of having a booking DJ, them they ain't finna bring nobody, bro. And you know they not finna bring nobody. Like it's one DJ I know that if I book him, he'll actively try to sell sections. He'll actively try to bring people in. Other than that, they just want to provide a good time, and they're gonna charge you for the time that they supposed to bring, but everybody playing the same songs. But like
can we talk about it?
We can. We can talk about it. The DJs get paid less than the bottle prices. We can talk about how.
Can we talk about it?
We can talk about how y'all promoters ain't really got nobody else coming but other artists and their people, and y'all charging motherfuckers to. I'm not going to do that because they still my brothers. Some out there still doing their thing.
Like.
We can talk about
it. Let me know how this is benefiting me, because if that's the case, I got more people on my Instagram. I could sing my song on Instagram. I got more people that could see me on my Instagram and on my social media. If that's the case, if the only people that's coming is, and then they don't have nobody coming, and then they make it a contest. So everybody who brought people, it's their people voting for them, and they're not going to vote for anybody else. They're going to vote for them.
That's true. That's a fact. That's why if you ain't got no crew, don't go there unless you're trying to get exposure. But and if you're trying to get exposure, actually go to goddamn network. That's the crazy thing.
Talk to people.
Stop performing and leaving. That is the worst thing to do. If you perform and leave without making 5 to 10 if you're in a room full of 20 people and you didn't connect with 10 of them and you paid to go perform, you wasted your time.
You wasted your time. And let me say,
your money.
I went through artist development, and that was one of the things. Like, for every show while I was going through artist development, we had to stay to the end. We had to stay to the end.
Not? You might see somebody.
You know that show that I met you at? Do you know somebody lost second place money because they left?
Because they left.
That's happened.
It was my people.
Because they left.
It was Al. It was Al, the guy.
Because they left. Like you can't do that. Like I try to give energy to every artist that's there. The only show that I did with you where I left was the night that my godmother died. And I told you, I was like, I'm singing and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But even before I left, I still walked the room. Because that's how I met. It's the Messenger. That's how I met so many people that I still speak to.
Shout out to Messenger. Now,
yes.
Can I say something? Can I talk to them? Promoters, if you're going to be doing events, and I'm sorry, if you're going to be doing events, make it a little bit more interesting than just artists. If you want niggas to stay to the end. That right there, if you just want to hold money over the people's heads, that, let's be real, 70% of them are not even eligible to win, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You know what I'm saying? I actually just left a meeting when I'm setting somebody else up to do their own showcase, and one of the things that they're implementing is different activities to for engagement during the event to make it more interesting. And that's something that I missed out too. I'm not going to, like, I'm definitely an artist type of promoter. But hey, I'm just saying, for the next generation of people coming up doing it, do that shit, bro. Like,
yes, you got to make it interesting. One thing I liked about your showcases is that you didn't saturate the show. Like, it ain't 50, 60 artists on the freaking bill. Yo, dead ass, if you got more than 20 artists in a night, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm not staying to the end. Fuck your prize. I'm good. I'm not staying to the end for 80 motherfuckers to come across that stage. Because you got a bunch of artists with music that the audience don't know. So you got to keep them engaged. They don't know this music. It's one thing if they know the music and they can vibe out to it, because music brings memories. Music brings, so many different emotions or whatever. It takes you back to something, but it's songs that they don't know yet. So to ask them to sit through 80 motherfuckers doing 2 songs each, you wildin'. I'm not even sitting through that shit. I'm singing and I'm out. I'm singing and I'm out. Dead ass. Motherfucker, I'm out. That is a showcase that I will forfeit my place in the contest. I don't give a shit because I done walked the room. I done got my 20 to 30 contacts or whatever. I'm good. Deuces. I'm not staying till 3 o'clock in the morning to listen to 80 motherfuckers that I don't know.
Nobody can blame you for that though. Nobody for that situation.
Yeah, but promoters try to. They be like, oh, if you leave. And you need to be okay. So I did a showcase out here. Right? I'm really about to vent right now. Because you're a promoter and hearing the shit that you saying, I'm like, yeah, nigga, okay, I got a promoter on my side. Right, so
and shout out to everybody. Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna go there.
Shout out to everybody.
Go ahead.
Do what works for you. If it's working for you, then okay. It's just, if it's not working for me, I'm not going. But respectfully
or disrespectfully, I don't know how you meant it, but
I mean, however you going to take it, people going to take it how they going to take it anyway. I mean it respectfully, but if you can't handle the truth, then it's disrespectful like a motherfucker. I did a showcase out here, and they was like, if you want the prize, you got to stay to the end and this and other.
I do that.
All right, cool. So I stayed to the end. I sat through everybody. It was a lot of dope artists, don't get me wrong. But I sat through everybody. At the end, the guy that put the showcase together, that's part of the company that put the showcase together, got up there and he said, this is my motherfucking show. And he named the artist that left hours ago. She left. And he was like, she's the winner. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how you feel.
Was she dope?
She was dope, but you said that you forfeit.
If you leave,
you forfeit the prize if you leave.
Oh, he was probably, no, I'm not even going to put that out there.
You know what
he was probably smashing. Look, I'm going to tell you.
Don't tell me that you forfeit the prize, because like all of my gangster was about to come out. I was about to turn that place the fuck up because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. My feet hurt, and some bitch that left long time ago, you said she gonna get the prize anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
like
crazy.
You wilding, and they keep hitting me up for shows, and I respectfully decline.
But decline, bro.
I respectfully decline. But honestly, I want to say fuck your life.
That's
what
crazy.
about those shows like this? They say there's a prize. You get to the end, they say you've been invited to come back to North Carolina with us for free. Just pay your tab. We got your shows covered. You're made it to the finals.
Well, I've been invited out of state. I was told that it was going to be free, and that ain't happened yet.
What happened? What's the pay your tab? What's that?
Man, what's their names?
Like pay your fees to get on the thing? Or
Yeah,
pay
like when you get to North Carolina, you're not going to have to pay for your songs when you get on stage. And it's a big stage. It's a bigger stage, but you got to get there. These new promoters, what they do is they come here to Atlanta with their group. I've been invited many times to be a guest judge. And I do my work. It's where I met her. I walk the room. So like you say, there are old school guys like me that actually, we look at those kind of places. Because I was there one night, and now I have 3 shows here and 5 artists spinning here out of that one show.
Yes.
And it was dope
Shout
as
out to
fuck show.
SB. I know she's one of them.
Yeah, SV was here, and you're here. Mossberg's here. The cowboy guy was here. Milestone.
Yeah, Milestone. He
Okay.
was one of my guests.
There was definitely dopeness in there. But then you get to the end, and they say, "Oh, congratulations, you came in second. Didn't you come in third or something like that? You didn't get no money.
I came.
You got
an
invitation to come back to North Carolina for free.
Can I say something?
Please.
That's messed up. That is messed up. But I want to say, even if you do everything right, when I do my competitions, I have a 5-point system.
So do we.
So stage presence,
Yep.
performance,
Yep.
crowd engagement,
Yep.
crowd interaction,
Yep.
and then there's a bonus factor that I leave to every judge based on how they captivated that
Personal
person,
opinion.
right? So that's how I judge all of my shows, right?
Same here.
People will sit on stage, do a scoring system, we announce it. Even if you do everything right, people are gonna be pissed off, right? It don't even matter. I've been threatened with guns. Hold on. I've been threatened with guns, tasers, knives, people waiting outside for me. You know what I'm saying? Just to have conversation based on competitions. Yo, I came out there. I did a show where nobody, you don't know.
Don't drop the name. I know you want to. I'm with you.
It's on the tip of his tongue.
I'm with
It's
you.
on the tip of his tongue. Don't drop the name. I don't want them to be outside.
Me neither.
And people,
Yeah.
whew, yeah, they just like, yo, I came to fuck with you. I'm not even there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, I was on house arrest. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother thing. But I was on house arrest. I couldn't even be at that physical show. They got mad at me, not because they didn't win, because I wasn't there. And they're like, damn, so I came to fuck with you. You not even there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck did that have to do with anything? You performed. It was a contest. The structure was there.
Right. I still supplied the opportunity.
People gonna be mad.
Yeah.
So that's what I know. Like,
You weren't there to vote for him is what he's trying to say.
I wouldn't have voted. Look,
Yeah, I wasn't going to vote for you anyway.
no, he matched me hard. I ain't gonna lie. They group actually. There was one thing that I did right, and this hurt my heart. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Their group should have won, but they went and paid the DJ more spins after they performed, which would have made the competition look rigged. So I had to disqualify him.
I was going to ask you about that too.
And I had to disqualify him because look, how is it gonna make me look?
Right.
If you win and you got your song played 5 times throughout the event after you perform, it's gonna look like I was rooting for you the whole time. You're gonna have, and there's so many like curves and.
How do you do this one? Like, you're allowed to play up to 3 songs.
Mhm.
Okay, you can play up to 3. Say you do your 3, you do your set. Then all of a sudden, 5 songs later, Drea comes up with another boy, and she's doing a duet. Is that fair?
Yeah,
So she does her 3.
she does her 3, and then she comes up with somebody else to do a feature.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nah,
I feel like that's fair,
I X'd every one of them out. If the rules say you get 3 songs, I don't want to hear her again.
but it's not her song.
It doesn't matter. I get
She's
to
a
hear her
feature.
again.
I don't think that's.
You don't like that?
because if she wins,
I don't
if she wins with him, that's a whole different thing.
But he would win. She wouldn't win.
He would win. I
She
wouldn't
wouldn't
win.
shit.
So why would that
Exactly.
disqualify me from my sake?
And that's what I was going to say. But
I just-
mine got me.
I just feel like you need to hear everybody 3 times. Like you said, favoritism. We had this one girl that sang duet with every guy that went up there. Remember that white girl? Remember that white girl? You remember that white girl? She could sing too.
She can.
She sang
can.
duet with everybody.
Because I think when I
She
went
sang
up,
country, rap,
went
rock.
on stage, I said she was the white version of me.
But you went up there and you sang your 3. You were done and you never went back. I'm sure people would have wanted you to go with them.
I would think that she.
But if I had the opportunity to go up again, I would have. So I can't really say
glad
that
you
it was
did.
wrong because I would have.
So what's your opinion on it?
I think that she would probably be a regular on that platform, and she's connected with so many artists doing her due
Yeah,
diligence
because she
as
was
an
connected
artist.
with all the artists that came from.
So that's why she got a
Whatever.
feature.
We
with
found out
all
it was
of
the
them.
host girl.
Oh, well, that's crazy. No, that's crazy.
I'm with you. The host should be single, number 1.
That's crazy.
Well,
I don't
actually,
think that should be.
actually, the host girl was in the audience, but
The host has to be single. Not gonna be a
We're
guy.
not gonna get into
It doesn't
that.
have
I'm not going to get into that because I got introduced to the host girl and it was not her. But
Your host has to be single.
The energy comes from a single person
Okay.
and a kept man is different. Or
okay,
woman.
so speaking of being single, okay, I'm gonna switch the gears just a little bit because that just made me think of something. I've been finding it hard as an independent in this industry to really maintain a relationship.
Mm.
And I've noticed different things. When I try to date somebody that's not part of the industry, it's a jealousy thing. Like a guy literally told me, everybody's looking at you. All the men in the room is looking at you. I'm on stage, boo. Like, yeah, they looking at me. Like, that's the whole point. They supposed to look at me. So, needless to say, that didn't work out. So then I dated somebody in the industry, and what happened was, because they was also an R&B singer, he was jealous of the moves that I was making, but I'm trying to tap you into the same thing that I'm doing. But if you don't take advantage, like, I'm not your mama, I'm not your secretary, I'm not your babysitter. I'm gonna give you the information. If you don't do nothing with the information and I do something with the information, now I'm going out on tour and you want to fight me before I go out on tour and then tell me, oh, now we competition. Like, we competition? What?
Yeah, you just need to date secure men, because that's
You just need to
Like,
find. You're in the wrong pool. Those
It's like two different things, and I'm like, yo, I can't win for losing. I went out of the industry, can't win. Went in the industry, now we competition.
Those bunch of kids.
Yeah, like you just gotta find somebody who actually fucks with you, and not you the artist or you the individual. Like
I feel like I'm a diet cat lady, and I'm allergic to cats, so I'm not even gonna have them.
No, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. I'll tell you that for sure. Because I've been promoting, and I've only been single for probably like 2 years that I've been promoting, right? Out of all the time I promoted. And I dated artists, I've dated people like corporate. My last shorty, she's a corporate American type. You know what I'm saying? The artist was literally, first, it was crazy. I didn't even like her music. It was ridiculous. I didn't even like her shit.
That was easy.
I didn't even like it, bro. It was trash to me.
You want to name her? You can name her.
I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But she was a bad artist, and she would be mad at me. She's like, "You don't even support me. You don't even want me to win." And I'm like, I like one song. You know, I'll play this one. But you know what I'm saying? But it was a thing. You said jealousy like and all of that. Yeah. It's like they want to be next to you to get what's coming to you, towards you, right? And that didn't last. You know what I'm saying? Because then now she can't get what she wants from me. She want to go try to get it from the boom, boom. Dating artists is dangerous. I always say that because they're just so hungry for opportunity. They'll put themselves in harm's way. So dating a corporate girl, she just couldn't understand why. I you know what I'm saying? Like I was doing. Now I'm gonna say this, right? Dating a woman when you're not in the same industry is tough. It's definitely tough. But when people are trying to fuck your situation up too, it's crazy, bro. Like I actually was on the phone with her one time, and another girl came up and was like, "Hang up the phone. I don't even fucking know you. Hold on, like I don't even know you." Or she'll come to one of my events. I don't even allow them to come to my events anymore. Because she'll come to my event and girls just start acting weird out of nowhere. And now she's like, why is she throwing shit at me? Why is she sliding the water and throwing the napkins? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just going to put you in a crazy situation.
You're shopping in the same pool she's shopping in with the female.
Look, that part. That part. That's why I'm single now. But, yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
Like I've been single for like 2.5 years now, and that's by choice. Cause it's not to say nobody has tried. Don't try to play me like that, y'all. It ain't that nobody has tried. It's just that I don't have the energy to throw myself out there like that again because. Like, I don't know what my reaction is going to be. Like, the last person took a lot out of me. Motherfucker, I'm out. He took a lot out of me. Like, the next person, like, I might literally kick them in the neck or some shit. Like, I might. If they on some, like, yo, I could tell you some stories. We're not going to turn this into a domestic violence episode, but I can tell you some stories. Like, dude really tried it, and it really had to go there. So it's like, that took a lot out of me. I don't know. about putting myself out there again. Nobody seems viable to me enough for me to be vulnerable with them. Like, everybody getting this gangster shit. Fuck that soft girl ever shit. You gonna get this gig? You want me to be a soft girl? Show me that you are worthy of me being soft.
Look, I'm gonna say I was having this conversation today.
See?
Today, I was like, look, first of all, I'm gonna be a bachelor for the rest of my life. Like, it's not even happening for me. I don't even believe in monogamy after working in the club so long. But let's keep it.
I still believe in monogamy, and I still want that, and I'm gonna hold to that. That's why I'm be single.
You believe in monogamy?
Yes.
How?
Yes, because I'm not sharing shit.
All of this polyculture.
I don't give a fuck about this new age shit that's out here now. I don't, because fuck that. Because the same old diseases is fucking out there, and I've been disease free this long. And I'm gonna remain that way. See, I used to work in a program, right, in New York City, of women that was women that was married or whatever. But they was all HIV positive, undocumented HIV positive women. They got it from their husbands. They got it from their longtime spouses. Because their longtime spouses and their husbands was out there doing whatever. So the fuck you think, coming out knowing what I know, having the experience that I have in life, you think I'm going to just give you a pass to be the fuck out there so you can bring some shit back to me?
It's a unifying. First of all, I don't believe in polygamy, so I'm not going to stand on it like I do. But at the same time, I've just seen too much to be like,
that's that new age shit. And if you believe in that shit, you too young to date me anyway.
I'm 35.
Period.
I was like, I've been in the club since I was like,
you too young to date me anyway, because I'm not about that life. It's either going to be me and you, or we are through.
But you,
period.
You know how many people say that in lying? You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, it's hard.
Yeah, they lying, but once I find out, I'm whipping your ass and you out the door. Because I fights niggas and bitches.
Why do you think it's hard for a promoter to have a relationship?
It's hard for a promoter to have a relationship because promoters have to have multiple relationships. That's not necessarily sexual. I have to have a relationship. I gotta have a relationship with a door girl. I gotta have a relationship with the bartenders. I gotta have a relationship with the bottle girl. With all of that. Girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, everything is not one sided. Like, sometimes it's like a damn. You know what I'm saying? But even in my mind, I might think like, damn, I would fuck with her, but I got shorty over here. Mostly, I'm not gonna say that, but it's just. It could get messy, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not dating a secure woman, it's tough. It's going to be tough. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. The reason why I'm single right now, and I don't give a fuck how you feel. The reason why I'm single right now, Shorty tried to make me choose between doing my business conference and being in a relationship with her. She said,
and that's it. I can't get with.
She said, you don't have enough time to be with me, so either you gotta have to do this or do that. And I'm like, well, so that's what you want from me.
And see, and you can't do that because you knew what I was about when you walked through the door. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows me, if you follow my Instagram, the most personal stuff you're gonna get from me is probably on Facebook.
That part,
because that's my oldest account or whatever. There's pictures of my wedding from when I got married on Facebook. There's baby pictures of my kids on Facebook.
Yeah.
But my Instagram, you don't find none of that. You find shout outs to my kids on their birthdays. Cause I gotta celebrate my babies. I'm breeding them out this bitch. My two oldest sons, my oldest son, Dramason, he is a rapper, actor. When he was a senior in high school, he wrote the senior play.
Damn.
And that was what he wrote was their senior play that year.
Senior play?
I am breeding them out this bitch. My son Frank, he's a rapper, breeding him out this bitch. My youngest son Kevin, y'all heard Kevin's voice before on the podcast because he's been here. Y'all heard his voice before, but
what up, kid?
He could sing, even though he's not willing to do it publicly. But he could sing, but he's a creative because he customized sneakers and stuff. He customized sneakers and he customized wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
Yeah, like he'll take a wrestler action figure and turn it into a whole another thing. Like he gets the clay, he'll change their hair, give them beards, mustaches, change their outfits.
That's crazy.
Everything, because he is a wrestling fanatic. Fanatic. When I tell you, he could tell you everything. He can tell you who's related to who. He'll go back to the 70s with wrestling, and he's only 16.
I got you. That's hard. That's tough. You say you breeding them out.
I'm breeding them out this bitch. Like I'm breeding creatives out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, we got 3 minutes left. All right.
This did not. I did not anticipate none of this. Yo, this is cool though. I'm loving it.
It's a vibe. Like, you know, people, they got their things where they're all about education, they all about this, and they're all about that. I'm about entertainment. I'm about fun. I'm about people getting to know who you are, because people will gravitate to you when they know how you are. You know what I mean? When they can see a glimpse into who you really are.
That's crazy, because I've actually built my whole thing off of nobody really knowing shit about me.
Right, and they don't have to know everything.
They don't know.
Right,
they don't even know my name.
They don't have to know everything, but to get a whiff of your personality can open up a lot. I've had a lot of doors open up just off of my person. This door opened up over my personality.
Facts.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for DCC and my personality.
That part.
Once he invited me on his show.
I disagree. You wouldn't be here if you didn't put your personality on me. You were the only one that came to the table. We had 21 singers and only one person came to the table.
That's crazy.
Her.
You know what I think that?
And she set up a stage. Let me tell you, you're a promoter, right? Feel me here. She gets up on stage looking fine as hell. Okay, we already know. She walks up. She owns the stage as soon as she's there. She goes over in the corner of the stage, finds this little platform, and puts like an easel up with a small card. Which you can go ahead and hit her Instagram. You know, take a picture of her coat. Then she gets up there and she starts kicking it. Goes over to her platform. Says, don't forget to scan my barcode. Comes over, shakes everybody's hands at the table, and walks over and sits down. Only person did it all night.
So you can just walk by and scan my banner and get my link.
That's why I did. That's why I got her.
I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people that don't really know the value of networking. A lot of people that don't. And the only thing I would have did is put a team behind you with your shirt, with your name on it.
Right.
That's it. Because it's like, yo, she already doing everything that she's supposed to do. Help that. You know what I'm saying? Push that a little for. I'm scarred though.
Dre, who do you think that is?
Huh?
Who do you think that is saying that right there? I love doing it when Facebook users come
out. Is that SV?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. It says Facebook user, but who do you think that? I'm going with SV.
Me and her.
With 30 women.
With 30 women. And only me and her connect. No, that is, that's Jessica. That's Jessica. Okay. Oh, put your name up if that's you, Jay.
Nope, it is SV.
Oh, it is SV.
Oh, no, it's JB Styles.
JB Styles, yes, that's Jessica.
Yes, Jessica.
Hey, boo. Hey, let me tell you something. I met that girl at the 5 Spot in Brooklyn. And 1 minute, okay. I met her at the 5 Spot in Brooklyn, and we just connected off the rip. Like, I still got pictures from that night. I caught an allergic reaction to the food that night, too. That night was crazy. And we've been connected ever since. And when I tell you, that had to be like about 6-7 years ago. Just she was an artist, I was an artist. Mm-hmm. She got on stage and killed it. Got on stage and killed it. And then I got on stage, and all through my video, when she was taking my video, you could hear her, woo! Like, I love it. I freaking love it. And that's been my girl ever since.
She said the food sucked that day.
Yo, I caught an allergic reaction to the lobster bites.
That's pretty bad. You remember food sucking 7 years ago?
That's crazy.
Yo, but they fried their lobster bites in the same oil that they fried their shrimp, and I'm allergic to shrimp, and my whole face blew up at the end of the night. So the bouncer ran out and got me a Benadryl.
That's crazy.
The bouncer had to run out and give me a Benadryl. But
tell people where to find you.
Yes.
Yo, they can find me on Selvin, Selvin.ttb. Find me at Manifest the Market on everything. ManifestTheMarket.com, at ManifestTheMarket on Instagram, at ManifestTheMarket on TikTok, ManifestTheMarket on motherfucking Facebook. That's all I'm doing. You know
all you gotta do is manifest the market.
Ooh, that part. Half y'all already doing it. Y'all just don't know it.
And just a quick tip. That is how you market yourself. Everything should be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be like, I can't be Dre and Nicole NYC on Instagram and then turn around and on Snapchat, I'm Sexual Chocolate 123. Like that shit don't match. All your shit should match. So I'm Dre and Nicole Music on all platforms. Yes, on Facebook it says Andre and Nicole because they wouldn't let me do Dre and Nicole Music, but I got a page on Facebook that says Dre and Nicole NYC. So it's still all matches. Anyway, thank you, Sel, for coming out and bringing your energy. Hey. I love it. I appreciate you. Facts on facts.
Biggest.
Tune in next week. I don't even know who my guest's gonna be next week, but we're gonna vibe the fuck out next week. Got you. So I want to tell everybody before you leave this earth, desire to inspire before you expire. That is my personal quote. And motherfuckers, I'm out.
What the fuck did you say? I know you're not coming at me that way. Don't know who you think you is. You don't know who you fucking with. I'm not your average chick. And I ain't gotta take your shit. Hold on, let me get a grip. Cause I'm about to bust your shit. Obviously this doesn't fit. So in short, I'm over it. I'm out. Motherfucker, I'm out. Please go find another. I'm out. Motherfucker, I'm